So what's your story? Careful shooter, fast learner, beautiful. 6 whole passions. He's a good one. Careful shooter might be seen as a bit of a bad thing, but you give them a sniper rifle, you'll be grateful for it. Yeah, another mute. I don't know where they keep coming from there. No health conditions. He's young. And he's got low expectations, of course. Well, welcome aboard, my friend. I'll get rid of all of these and set you up with a brand new bedroom. So there you go, Trambadai. And your new job's Trambadai. Well, what are you good at? Apparently you're good at handling animals. I should get a closer look at this. Crafting, artistic, cooking, constructing. Sadly, not a lot of things I need active work with. You're not so good with plants or mining, which would be very handy. His food is set to nothing, Jake. That's very funny. You get nothing. What do I have everybody else on, by the way? Simple. Alright, you're going over to simplicity. You're going to need those beds for the prisoners, Jake. Nonsense, I have beds for prisoners right where I... Actually, I can just make this the new prisoner home, because nobody needs to be seen to. No, they do, don't they? It's okay then. That'll do for now. The prisoner hole is in operation again. What'll I do with you then? What do I do with you? He's locked with his crappy stuff, so I can't give him all that much, but I should assign him the simple foods, no drugs for you. Unchangeable, no medical care for now. But I'm more interested in the jobs that I give him. He could be a big old hauler, because if he leaves here, it's not much worth my time making sure that he does, if he gets better at skills. I don't particularly want him crafting, although he is a good crafter. Could have him do art, but that's John's thing. Forget the tailoring, forget the smithing. Construction? Nah. Hunting? Yeah, actually, if I gave him a gun, he'd be an alright hunter. So hunt if you're not hauling. Otherwise, not have you cook. I'll have you handle the animals. That's not something worth worrying about. If you're not handling or hunting, you can go and haul things, because there's generally always hauling to be done. He can be forced to wear not tatty clothing. Yeah, I could force him to wear a bunch of things, but how tatty are we talking here? It's only a -3 for ratty apparel, and I don't want him leaving taking any good clothes, so he's not going to be able to change. I'm not going to let him. Hey, he immediately gets to work hauling stuff, as well he should. I like this guy already. How about having him clean? The place is rather filthy. Nix is cleaning. Now you might say make Nix do something a bit better, but he can't cook, he can't see to plants, he's unsociable. He's just a bit of a pain in the arse, really. You know what? I will have Nix... Oh, I have no wood. I was going to make some beds, but... Ah, we've got some beds coming in from the crew. So I'm actually going to disassemble this crappy wooden bed. Deconstruct. Let's at least uninstall these poor ones. Poor is better than nothing, but they're taking up space. And I'm going to shift the granite beds into here. Have health. Tell them about our ideology. Could you possibly convert him? Certainty reduction 13%. That doesn't seem worth the investment. Far from it. This guy's stuck in his ways. Ooh, I could make him our production specialist. I don't think so. I should strongly consider making somebody that, though. It'll be good for making lots of things. It's just not something I'm really seeing as a high priority right now. Claims he's idle. Claims there's no hauling work to be done. Tell you what, you could always go cleaning for me if nothing else. There's always cleaning work to be done. What? Scaria infected man-hunting raccoons are now after you. I just want to get home, man. I can steal a table while I'm here at least, but otherwise there doesn't seem to be anything of much use. Alright, animals, go and take care of those raccoons. It's a shame there's nothing really worth our time here otherwise. Now you can try and shoot one, but see how well that does you. Go, elephants, go. Oh, don't get close to us. Oh, well, you won that nice and fast. No, we can't take animal skulls and call them human skulls. I could, however, steal some urns. You know what? I wouldn't be too opposed to that. Maybe you can finally get home here. I want that urn. I want that table. And I want that other urn. If nothing else, it's steel that I can break down. Not taking the dead raccoons, that seems like a waste of everyone's time. Has anybody here eaten raccoon before, by the way? I'd love to be a modern day Noah's Ark and eat 2 of every animal on Earth, but I'm not sure if I know somewhere that just serves a raccoon. I'm looking forward to getting some actual wood out of these trees. How much is it going to be? 24 per tree? How many trees do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 times 20. It's good. It'll be about 1,000 wood. It isn't great, says Boomer. Well, there you go. What are you up to there, Trando? Just hauling things around, as we expect? Always hauling jobs to be done. At least Nyx can pick up some slack on thinking. But all he does when he's thinking there is thinking about circuits. Him and his Factorio base. There's a roadkill restaurant in Minnesota if you're interested in eating local wildlife over here. Is it actually roadkill, or do they just cultivate animals that are typically roadkill? The distinction is important. Here we go, here's a lot of hauling that I want you to do. Oh yeah, Cribbins, there's a lot of this stuff to be hauled. Now this one will get full quite quickly, so I should really just make another dumping zone, or dumping stockpile, right about here. And this one will take chunks but not corpses. And this one takes corpses but not chunks. Just in case I accidentally do it, no rotting things here either, please. As long as he's got a good back, he can carry all these things over for us. Lavash is fully... Oh yeah, one of our elephants, of course. They need to get right on top of it to enter. Hey, look who's back! And I think they're going straight towards their... Yeah, they are going over to their prison. Well, one of them's going to prison. Don't know why the other one isn't. Go figure, they're not going to go there particularly quick or willingly. Oh, you're going to escort them. That infection is pretty major, but they're getting immunity fast enough. And your infection is major, and you are not... Well, you're barely getting there fast enough. Well, one of them's about to lose their arm. That's right, I should make sure that the animals are over in the unpacking area so that I can unpack them. See, now Rook's moving fairly fast. Also, Rook's growing up so big and strong, I'm dare I say, proud. Look at the size of that elephant. Tranbo already unhappy at the... Oh, he doesn't like the corpses. He doesn't like the corpses, he doesn't like the environment. There's a lot of things he's not going to like around here. If he's really nasty, though, I can just skin him alive. Right, this can be for prisoners. In fact, this should probably be our prison for a little while. Well, I'm going to want to do in both of them, so I think I know what I'll do. Can I just tell you to drop everything you have? Is it that easy? Yeah, it is. Of course it is. Maybe arrest him, make him join. It's tempting, but I don't think I will. Although he's decent, he's not decent to the point where I'm going to jump ship on this quest. I'd like to actually help him out and see what happens after that. I'm not interested in joining so much, of course. I better make sure this door closes this time. And let's dump all this gear off of you. And then there's who else? Livash. No gear on you. Rook. Dump it. There we go. Job done well, animals. Stay in the animal zone, please. Or just immediately eat those grapes. That's fine as well. And shove in a steel urn to this lovely room. Urns are unique. You can't craft them, but you can pick them up on adventures like what we just had there. Don't know about this table, though. Wouldn't do me a lot of good out here, I think. Or even in here. It might be better just to dismantle for what little steel is in it. So I'll do exactly that. I'm pretty sure you get nothing from dismantling steel giblets. But I'm only pretty sure, I'm not positive. Where are those beds? Where are the beds I picked up? Oh wait, Lona was carrying the bed on herself? Pretty badass. There's a drop everything mod. Okay. But would that do what I want? Alright, get that normal granite bed over here, please. You claim you're resting, but go and see to that first, please. It's pretty much en route. Right, Keiko. You have a drill arm. That drill arm is to be my drill arm. So, remove right arm. The organs I don't care so much about, because that's going to add wealth without doing anything particularly good for me. I'll have to see my heel root growing under the fertility of somebody's vomit. Lona, the game even keeps track of whose vomit it is. Lona was the one who cacked all over our healing vegetables. Where's the other bed, by the way? I'm not seeing it. Hard to tell them aside from the bed rolls. There we go, another normal granite bed. Shove it over there. And that's just the table that I wanted deconstructed. Is someone still holding the solar panel? Oh, I forgot to deconstruct the solar panel. Damn. I wanted to deconstruct it and take its components. You can't carry, or you can't, yeah, you can't uproot a solar panel, sadly. Well, it's nice of Yumi to actually come over to her certain doom. Maybe we'll have another attempt at having a... Oh, our next public execution is ages away. Ah, no, we can do it again. It's just that you get a malus for performing it recently. Okay, well that means that we can have our... Oh god, I could have them fight to the death, couldn't I? I could, but they're already so beaten up. And one of them is full-on asthmatic. It doesn't seem fair. And you know me, I'm all about doing things fairly. There's a bed where you unloaded the... Yeah, there we go. That's one of my granite beds. On you trot. Oh jeez, no, don't do it here! It's never going to work here. Holy smokes. Give that to Keiko. Give that to Yumi. Take her to the operating table. Sometimes I don't know how this game chooses where to do these kinds of things. That was not a medical bed for a prisoner. Jing's no patience on you, Pepper. There we go, get that operation done in this slightly dirty. I won't take slightly dirty, I want this place to be spick and spam. Not seeing any dirt though. There we go, clean the dirt and then operate. Probably not help that we have Igor making a mess here. Dog in the operating theatre, but it's sleeping. Better leave it there. Yeah, let sleeping dogs lie. Now, I'm not sure who's going to deserve this drill arm. Lona apparently likes to go mining. But the animal husbandry is probably going to take precedence over that. So I'll probably keep this around until I find somebody whose job it is to mine, essentially. Oh, he wouldn't be Oh, I bet he would be very, very unhappy if I killed somebody. Mihail, oh, he wants drugs, he wants to ranch, he believes in human primacy, he thinks slavery is horrible, he thinks execution is horrible. Are these people considered innocent? Yeah, they are. Yeah, Nix, you cured cancer. A lot was riding on it, but you made it happen. If I kill Keiko, Tranabal is going to flip his lid. Certainty and da-da-da, change due to mood. It'd be quite a lot of... It's not worth converting him. I don't plan on having him stay around anyway. Although, he might not be a bad person to fight against Yumi if I do capture him. God, Yumi. At least Yumi is going towards their... I need to have a designated prison. It should be Tranabal's room, honestly. Which is all the more reason Tranabal should simply be imprisoned. What's our chances of... Ooh, not good. It's not good because you're not good at social, though. Is anybody good at social? Well, I think it's social. It's hard to tell. Wait, is nobody here good at it? Well, John's not terrible at it. 100% chance to arrest him. Well, that's handy. Yeah, I already hate the idea of keeping him around, so I'm just going to arrest him and force him to fight to the death. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this sleeping spot. Alright, John, get up and arrest him. I said arrest him. What are you doing? Get over there and arrest him. John's had a lot of work at being good at things. He was not this good at plants at all before, and certainly not that good at cooking. There we go. Oh no, the quest has failed. But just think how good the fight to the death is going to be, Tranabal. In fact, after you've done that, could you kindly arrest Yumi? The only stat I started above 6 was artistic, says John. Everything else was forced by everyone else's incompetence. And he's very right. Wait, why is the prisoner carrying my stuff? I didn't know they could do that. Does that mean Keiko has my stuff? No, not really. Medical emergency on Keiko. Oh, that's because of the extreme infection. But they're building up an immunity. And I'm going to have Illustrajon kill Keiko. Probably about now. That's going to make him feel pretty good at least. Hey John, how good do you feel about this? Prisoner. Execute. This is just a way of showing everybody how it's done. Or do you need to be unassigned for... There we go, execution time. He does it with ruthless speed. I should have thought about stripping you first, but poor. It's not worth anyone's time. Now, come daybreak, I'm going to have these two fight for the right of even being here. Although that major infection is going to put you at a notable disadvantage. And Trandabal has this one in the bag. So have these two fight it out. Leader present? No. What do you mean leader present? No. Oh, because we don't have a leader. Duelist dies? Maybe. Weapon used? Maybe. There's a high chance that it's going to be boring. You'll gain goodwill from the nearest faction base. Really? Who's our nearest faction? You or you? I hope it's you. I could do with goodwill with you guys and not with the Green Rock. I could put down some crummy weapons, I suppose. A couple of awful knives. How would I do that easily though? I can do a little zone here, stockpile zone here and here, and the only thing you're allowed to have is knives. Knives of awful quality, or poor quality, I suppose. Maybe just awful, so we know it's just those ones. And make you of critical importance. Yeah, put those two crappy knives there and see who shanks each other the hardest. I think the problem is that I don't have a leader. I could make a leader. I could make somebody like John have our position of Great Chief. Let's see, he'd be able to do leader speeches, work drives, combat command, trials. He'd have a role in the ritual. His expectations being raised by 2 levels is a pain, and he'd want an authority cap, which I'm not sure I can produce. Anyone see authority cap here? Ah, there's authority cap. Stiff brim, peak top, not particularly protective, but it creates a sense of authority. Suppression power increased. Poor insulation on the heat, though. Yes, I extracted the drill arm, of course. Well, it's probably worth doing, so let's give him... Illustration is definitely our Great Chief. There we go, he's probably immediately going to complain about not having his fancy hat, though. He wants the apparel, he wants the authority cap. Well, I can make a single authority cap for you, no biggie. Out of whatever. Well, no, not out of whatever. Let's not use human skin for this, please. In fact, I should just choose what it's being made of. Elephant leather, very fitting for what we have here. It's not insulating anyway, so I might as well not bother giving it something like that. Also, I should pop out these 2 knives and tell Health, once he's finished with that, to go and haul these knives, so he brings them over here. Also, I got another sculpt here. I'm going to put it in the hospital so people stop moaning about how awful the hospital is. Human skin authority cap is so snazzy though. Well, it's snazzy if you're a cannibal. Otherwise, not so much. Ooh, shaman traders usually have the good stuff. I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. Are the thrombos still on the map? Yes. Yes. Okay. I must have that. I absolutely must have that psychic shock lance. Also, anybody recognize this guy? Hamster? I recognize Hamster. I'm not actually sure if that's the Hamster, though. I don't think Hamster submitted himself as a girl. I do know that we have Laika, though. Maid Laika is in. Must be nice for these people coming in knowing that they're probably not going to die. Psychosuit Pulsar is... A lot of this stuff is really good stuff. Nutrimane, I need that Nutrimane. I want that gold. Oh, it's all good. I could be really nasty, buy all their stuff, and then frazzle whoever I leave with all the silver to get it all back. But that would turn our relations with the Lanzo people very sour. And they're about the only people out there that don't actively hate us. So that's a bad idea. Oh, did we have Avenue? Ah, we do have Avenue. Is it Avenue the Philanthropist? Nikolai Holdy Avenue. Possibly. Right, I want that Psychic Shock Lance and I'm having those Thrumbos. I'm gonna hit them both and I'm gonna kill them both. So I need these guys over here. Oh my god, do not startle them! Oh, that would be so bad. I'd lose it all. That would be quite useful if I wanted to kill some people without taking the initiative on it myself. But I'd have to react quickly to it. Embrace the EU3 whore way, says C-Space. It's not that kind of game. Calm yourself. Oh well, I guess we're not going to have our fight to the death just yet. Maybe haul them out of the way while we're at it. Okay, I'm under the impression that John is still our best at talking here. 12.5. Now, they might not be interested in a lot of our stuff, unfortunately, because they're interested in good, rare things. Go and eat your berries, and then trade with them. I need that Psychic Shock Lance as soon as possible. It alone is worth $16,000 worth of Thrombohorn. Not to mention their skin. Come on, eat, John, eat. We've got places to be and people to kill. Okay. If they're interested in rare things, check out this Scaria-infested Yorkie corpse. Okay. I want that Nutrimane. Oh, that's already expensive, but I do want it all. It's the only way to make industrial medicine. Could sell my one bit of Glitter World, but I'll keep that, thanks. I'll sell my Ambrosia, it's just weighing me down right now. Selling that Go Juice, just for the money. Keeping my Plasteel, that stuff is hard to get. Oh, it's a good opportunity to sell the things that I've extracted out of people. Sadly, they lost a lot of value. Probably due to degradation. But hey, hearts are worth good stuff. You just sell them all for their money. There's plenty more where this came from. Keeping my beer. But I want that. I want both these lances. Psychic Shock and Insanity are both good. Oh, but it's costing me a lot. A lot of silver. Whereas I could be having all of their silver. But they'd probably buy the Thrombohorns, but Thrombohorns are better for us as a... better for us as weapons, I think, rather than selling. Yeah, I want both these lances. I would probably just use the Psychic Shock Lance and hit both of them and keep the Insanity Lance for something else. That is a good deal, though. I'm taking all of that. And who's our hunter? Health. Are you still slow and useless? Of course you are. And it's not helping that I don't have a place set up for you to be treated in, isn't it? Is Voomer a hunter? I need anyone that's assigned as a hunter right now. But they need to have a firearm. Nix. Welcome to your new job. I'll let you eat those berries. But after that, where's that lance at? Anyone seen the lance? There, you're going to equip the Psychic Shock Lance. And you're going to go and capture us 2 Thrumbos. All that stuff they've got on them now. Again, I could shock that thing, and then it would drop all the silver. But these guys would hate me after that, so it's not a great deal for me. Of course, equip that Psychic Lance. I'm gonna need to have a play. Oh my god! I bet I don't know how to make drugs. Is a drug lab how you make medicine? I think That's where you do it. Yeah, because you make it in the same place that you make... Wait, what? Medicine is that far ahead? Oh, then I wasted all my money on that, on those drugs that I can't use. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. I didn't even consider that it would be tech that I didn't have. Okay. So the Psychic Shock Lance is so powerful against creatures. Because it's a one-shot and it makes them fall to the ground. But why it's so important against these things is I can very cleanly slit their throats. And I might not even have any... I might even get the full haul out of them because they're not injured. Defenses, Jake? No. I'd rather die to a big raid than make some kind of horrible... Oh yeah, Christ, you're about to die from that, aren't you? We should almost certainly have our fight to the death out of you then. Oh well, all in due time. I'd rather die to raiders than set up kill boxes. So there we go. And now there you go. Zap zap. And go and hunt that Thrumbo. Now all it has is Psychic Shock, and all I need to do is go up and slit its throat. Kishunk. And that is one of the easiest ways to get Thrumbos. It's expensive though, that Psychic Lance cost me a lot. And because it's a clean kill, I get all of the meat, but most importantly all of that Thrumbo fur. 160 Thrumbo fur at $14 each. Oh, it's too good to be true. And I'm going to make sofas out of them or something that I can sell for extra money. I'm going to have John butcher it up because he's the best cook. He's least likely to lose resources out of it. Maybe move those drugs indoors since you'll hang on to them a long time to get use out of them. Maybe move those drugs indoors. What drugs? Oh, you mean the Nutrimane? Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm not just leaving it there for no good reason. It's just that I'm a little busy right now. Nyx is busy cleaning up. Well, he could be hauling, so go and haul that stuff for us instead, please. Zanzibar? No, it doesn't. You know damn well the attack we had earlier. 10 raiders, whilst 4 of our party were down with either cancer or muscle parasites, and all of the men had psychic suppression. It was grim. Real bloody grim. Once you're done with that, would you mind hauling that Thrumbo? I do not want to lose out on this. I'd really rather Lona was not the one cutting it up, because Lona's going to lose some of that stuff, and it's worth so much money. I'm actually going to not have Lona do this, and instead have John prioritize butchering. But you survived. Of course we survived. Don't you know who you're talking to? What is it? Nutrimane. Let's keep that inside. I really need to sort out my hauling to be a lot better than it is right now. But this needs to be hauled big time. Right, John should get the most out of this thing, because John doesn't have nasty downsides to his manipulation, and he is our best cook, and cook translates to cutting things up, and look at that, 152? Out of a... Oh, okay. I thought it was 150 there. That's fine. Only losing 8 out of that is fine. And he's not done with cutting things up either. Does butchering outdoors affect yield? I don't think it does. I could be wrong, but I don't think it does. I mean, if it does, it's 5%, which is not worth worrying about. Better than butchering indoors and making a mess that takes all of Nyx's time to fix. Sell some thrombo to the traders. I'd like to do that, but I am fairly certain they're not going to be interested in any of that. They'd probably be interested in buying the thrombo itself, but not the thrombo's fur. Nah, see. A bulk goods trader would be interested in that, but these guys are not, sadly. Still wouldn't mind half the stuff they have here, but too bad. Alright, John, sorry your work isn't over. I need you to carve up that other one as well. What are you unloading that Psycho Insanity Lance here? I guess someone more important could be wearing it. I would actually consider giving it to Lona, because Lona is often off in the wilderness tending to animals, and Lona goes on the expeditions. So I'm actually going to have you... let's pop out this Psychic Lance. I'm going to have Lona keep it equipped. It's also partly because Lona is one of the few useful people in the place, so I'm willing to give them something nice. Let's ignore all this tainted stuff, and John slices up the second one here. Nick still goes around cleaning, because it's all he's good at. I could well have him haul. I could well have him research. Actually, I'm wondering why Voomer isn't researching. Oh yeah, because Voomer's making that authority hat for our authoritative leader. Cooking skill, manipulation, and sight is what plays into butchering this stuff. Okay, well I got 304 out of 320 bits of it. I'm very happy with that. Could you kindly haul that thrombo fur? I could sell it as is, or I could try my luck making it into furniture, which I potentially sell for more money. That's a difficult call. Also, they're about to die. I didn't have that fight to the death. It was better to get what we got out of it. By the way, where are those thrombo horns? Here we go. Damage per second, almost double that of the elephant tusks. Come to think of it, were these guys willing to buy those thrombo horns? Because they are worth a lot of money. And they don't lose their value when selling. I didn't check, and now I regret not checking. Sorry, John, I keep yanking your chain here, but go and check, please. If not, John and Lona are getting themselves some new weapons. Voomer finished my hat. Okay, well, let's deny it for now. Right, John, get with the trading. Thrombo fur into clothes would be good. Would be very good, in fact. Good for wearing, if nothing else. Okay, I'm surprised that they're not interested in the thrombo horn, because it's a good weapon, but here you go, John. You get it equipped. And hey, Lona, you're right there as well. You go and equip it as well. And once you've done that, you can put on your elephant leather authority cap. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that thrombo fur would make some very protective gear. But I don't know, wearing it instead of selling it? Dusters made out of it would give some damn good protection. I feel powerful, says John. And I can't help feel that Maharaja made a miss shot there. Or he's just being reminded of how powerful he truly is. It's hard to tell. Okay, Rook, you're a big girl. Why are you not getting pregnant? Fan of Gaming should be getting it on with you. And Fan of Gaming was one of the few elephants that did not get brain injuries. You let me down by not getting it on. Lona started a social fight with John. Over what? Illustrajon made a contemptuous remark about Lona's nephew's mining skill. This drove Lona into a rage. She began a fight. She probably just misheard you. So they're having a darkened fight inside where we do all our cooking. But Illustrajon learned a thing or two about throwing a fist. I'm going to use up that herbal medicine that we do not have tons of. John getting just really mad at his banning there. Okay, she's about to die. Could somebody go and kill her? John, I know what'll make you feel a whole lot better. Murdering Yumi. I'm also looking forward to having this place back. I might just murder off Transbadal as he is. I could enslave him though. Could have a slave going around doing all the cooking and cleaning who I don't have to care about. Yeah, you know, that speaks to me in a way. Alright. Enslave him. Also, you're dying. Also, this is going to be your new home for becoming a slave. I want this place back. Also, once again, I forgot to take the gear off before killing them, and it wasn't bad, that gear. Synth thread pants would have been really good, actually. Oocha. Synth thread, space tech stuff. Whoops. Oh well, what can you do? Capture and convert, Jake. It's much better. Capture and convert. Not sure what you mean by that. Oh, you mean this convert? Ah, yes. Oh, I can give it a go. Keep you around as our slave. Just convert. You already captured. Yes, I did. All right, haul them along. Make this back for our good old colonists. And they should all be for medical. There we go. A half-decent hospital. It's even called decent. Lucky us. Imagine if these guys brought beavers that just ate all my trees. Oh, I'd be beyond mad. Also, would you mind going and getting healed up? Same with you, John. I don't want you getting any bruises and scars from all of this. And then Voomer or Nyx could heal you up, whoever feels most up for it. Elf continuing to try to be useful. There we go, Rook is pregnant. Early stage, how far along are you? Oh, you know immediately. It used to be you had to wait a bit until you got notified of it, but there you go. Ah, they grow up so fast here in the Rim. I should really do something with all this thrumbo meat, but I don't know what I'd do with it. Could turn it into food, I guess. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's what should be happening here if Lona could stop tending to animals and start cooking for a change. There we go, you're healed up enough. Get out and do stuff. Same with you. Quit being such a wussy here. Anima tree link awakening. With what anima tree? Oh wait, does it reappear? It did get eaten, so it's possible that it reappears somewhere, but I'd imagine the game would tell me that. Slaves still have malices from ideology. Okay, then we'll convert before bringing them in. Could these guys please leave? You've been around here for a very long time and I don't want you here anymore. Unless you're going to go and fight this for me, that'd be handy. But they wouldn't, they'd probably just die or flee, or some combination of them too. I'm not sure if traders actually go and deal with that sort of stuff. Kinda not in need of so many sculptures there, John. There's plenty of other work for you to do. I go way too... Oh, this corn is actually going to go off, which is very unfortunate for me. I could make myself another one of these food baskets. I am ending up with more corn than a man knows what to do with, though. But fortunately I also have more slate than I know what to do with, so it's all okay. The link option is there if you ever resettle, such as choosing the Arcanex's quest option. But of course, And we will, whatever we build here, we will kiss goodbye to someday. But even if we were doing the normal end, we'd still kiss goodbye to it in terms of ending the run that we're doing. I must know if these net any materials. Next, go and deconstruct this, please. Well, it certainly takes a while to deconstruct. The traders bring their own food when they come along. So this guy's got pemmican, you've got pemmican, they probably all have pemmican on them. So they're not going to pass out from lack of food, they're just going to doss around for a while until they feel like leaving. That can be annoying though if they stop right on top of your crops and end up eating them, or having beavers eat your tree, including your anima tree. Oh, well that's a different story altogether. If these gibbet cages have 30 steel each, that's 300 steel waiting to be mine. I know you like the gibbet cages, but we're not like that. There'll be plenty of opportunity for gibbet cages later on. For now, I want that steel. Just when I thought I'd be selling it, but I'd rather have the steel. The Matthew steel. Alright, things are good. We can proceed on. Is the prisoner being fed? He's on his simple food, so he's okay. Illustration and Lona forced to sleep next to each other. This is their way of mending the gap between themselves. How's everybody doing on those horrible nano things in the muscles, by the way? It's all gone? It's all... Oh, wonderful. Right, finally people are better again. What's the next thing Randy's going to do to me? Well, Voomer's getting really smart. We're working our way towards electricity. Igor's eating our precious strawberries. I've seen dogs eat a lot of things. I don't think I've seen a dog eat strawberries. Sure they would, but... doesn't mean I can think to have seen it. I'm going to have this just to store our precious corn, otherwise it's going to go off in stockpile, which is no good. If nothing else, the corn can be used for keeping those elephants at bay. And next, after you're done consuming that, you guessed it, your job is to gather the corn. Which he does a very efficient job of, to his credit. This thrumbo meat's probably all going to go to waste, unfortunately. I don't have the wood to cook it, and it doesn't really matter, I've got plenty of corn to be cooking with anyway. To the point where I should probably consider unpausing these. Not unpausing, unsuspending these. All this hay that I don't have a use for either, it's going to waste away outdoors. So I want another hay loft. How much hay is out here? Enough for one hay loft, that'll do. Oh, toxic fallout, I'd probably just get up and move. Well no, that wouldn't work, would it? This corn would last us, so we would have food to last us. I'd have to bring the animals indoors, I'd turn this into a pen, I'd probably roof this, and I'd have to roof this on the double. Yeah, I think I would deal with toxic fallout here. I'd roof as much of this as I can so I can run around with this, but the crops would be gone. I'd have to make do on however much corn's worth that is. The wood. I need the wood to make this work. So I want electricity so I can have an electrically powered stove and not keep relying on wood. Next, you know what you should be doing. Haul that corn. Haul everything you can. Wait, where'd the... Oh, I didn't do build copy, did I? I moved it. Whoops. There we go, an important place for our hay. Right, I still need to work on my elephant population. None of them have been kind enough to just stroll in here with more of them. So I need Fan of Gaming to get breeding, and breeding hard. Sadly though, we have just a Juvie in Livash, and Jin Lennon is still a baby. But Rook will pop out more of them, and I'm a lot more confident now in holding lots of elephants than I was before. Jake, you moved the hayloft, didn't build it. Yeah, I understand now the mistake that I have made. John and Lona slowly but surely getting better, and this wood is almost ready to be harvested. If I could be so lucky. Never considered using strawberry plants to eat without having to make meals, but it's been a big help. And granted, I could be making all these meals out of corn, but I'd need wood for that, and that's a problem. It would suck to be on all these ice sheet and sea ice starts where you have no choice but to... Sorry, someone upstairs sounds like they're doing some constant drilling? Not even drilling, just a soft humming noise. Oh well, probably not my problem. Getting some lovin' +8. Illustrator cracking up rocks is a waste of a good artist's time. Is there anywhere that still could do with some nice scenery? I guess I could give this horrible slave something to look at here. Not that he'd be able to see it very well in the dark, but better than nothing. And dare I say, I could even give that a... Oh, it is a cleaning zone. Oh well, never mind then. I'm not going to do more for you. You want to read the description on Vumer's poem in the prisoner room? What do we have here? On this piece is portrayed Earl Vumer von Vumer smacking Kitty Wolves while capturing her. As she twists in pain, Vumer is holding Kitty in a joint lock. At the edge of the image are 9 cannibals. The focus structure of the image is almost conflicting with its impressionistic style. This portrayal tells the story of capturing Kitty on the 2nd of Jugust. Good job on the capture. I wonder if these things stack really hard. It's only 25% terror, it's hardly a huge amount. Alright, where to go from here? I'm able to produce a lot of things, thanks to where we are technologically. People are working in the dark, sadly. There's not much more I could gain through growing, and I can't force the elephants to breed any faster than they already are. Making clothes out of thrumbo fur. Dare I? The most obvious thing to do is to make dusters out of them. The duster... 10 armor. I wonder if it doesn't give a lot of protection, because I would like some armor out of this stuff. I could make undershirts for it. If I made thrumbo button-down shirts, for example, might get some better protection out of that. They'd also last quite a long time, and they don't require that much material, I think. Anyone in chat got a big idea about what to do with this thrumbo fur? Selling it sounds great, but making some stuff that I can actually protect my colonists with sounds very tempting. Of course, health is going to get none of it. I already have dusters, though. I'd like the ones I have to melt away to uselessness before I make more of them. I'm really thinking that making a bunch of t-shirts or button-down t-shirts would be the way forward. 45 ingredients on that. T-shirt is 40 ingredients. Yeah, I think I'll make these out of thrumbo fur then. Thrumbo fur, please. And only that. And the only person allowed to do is Vumer, because you're the one that's best at crafting. I would probably also like to have somewhere over here that I can stock a lot of my materials in. So what I would do is make storage, oh my god, that's a lot of steel. Make it more out of slate than anything else. There we go, and I'll keep my thrombo fur and other expensive things that I want to craft with here. Till then, though, Boomer's going to have to do some other stuff. Dusters and flak armor. Can you make flak armor out of thrombo fur? I can't even make flak armor, I don't think. No, that must be its own research. Flak armor, oh my days. Needs electricity, then machining, then that. It's rough being tribal, but we do what we can. Do people actually get better faster when they're sleeping in medical beds? Immunity gain, sure, but there's nothing indicating that they get better from wounds. Black armor is steel and cloth. Pretty sure we're not going to gain anything by... Oh, are you going to die on me soon? Or rot on me? Spoils in a wee day. Alright, we have time then. Still going to dice you up with John when John wakes up. Hell, John's waking up now. Go and butcher that body so I don't have to keep looking at it. An eclipse is no problem for us. And it shouldn't take a lot of work to make these button-down t-shirts. So what I should also do is change our It's Hot Out Here thing to include... Where would it be under? Here it is, button-down shirts. Well, they're the only ones worth knowing. Whoops. You can keep the jacket and the pants and things. And the duster, of course. I guess I'm telling people to get rid of tribal wares and t-shirts. Maybe I was a bit too hasty on that. They threw them off with reckless abandon. How do you feel about wearing that hat, by the way? I have many venerated animals around me. Uniform things, but he doesn't feel good about wearing that hat. Thought he would. Oh dear, Voomer proposed marriage to Health. Health rejected the proposal. It was too much for the relationship. The two have now broken up. Oh, well. That's not good. My proposal was rejected. 25 days of minus 18. Maybe Health had heard just how useless Boomer was, but it's not like Health is so useful himself. Damn, then I'm gonna need an extra bedroom for them. Not happy with that, and they're gonna lose all the mood buffs they had from banging endlessly. Oh well. Here's your new bedroom. These are granite, right? Yeah, good. There we go, someone had to do it. Couldn't even harvest that cactus while we're at it, but there's your new bedroom. Poor Voomer. Jings must suck being shot down like that. Takes a while to make these big shelves and it takes a lot more resources, but they can hold a bit more than one item per square. I think it's 4, maybe 5. Whatever, you are an important place for the Rumbo fur, please. I've already used so much of it, Jings, it doesn't last long. It's not a desert, but it's arid. Here we are. In the Ambass shrubland. Don't forget a door, Jake. Oh, I just did. Bulk goods trader. Oh, that's handy. I can sell this meat before it goes off. And it is a lot of meat. A good opportunity to get rid of it. What do they have for us, though? Not interested. Okay, I'm more interested in selling than buying. But still, that's a good enough use for a trader. Give Voomer the nice bed. Well, we'll make a... Oh, Ah, bollocks, there goes that thrombometer head. Ah, it spoils in a couple of hours, because it's not refrigerated. Damn it. John, leg it over there and deal with them. Where are you at right now? You're right there. Quickly, before I lose more of it. I want that money. I underestimated how quickly it was going to die on me. Oh god, it's all going. Run, John, run! Our money depends on it. We're going to give them meat that's just about gammy. You're not running optimally, John. Let me help you. Costing me my thrombo, mate. Okay, here we go. Take my disgusting thrombo meat before it goes off. Take the human meat as well. I have no particular use for that. And the single agave fruit. I have a lot more corn than I could conceivably use, so I'd be as well selling some of that before it causes me problems. Same with the rice. Not the berries though, I like the berries. Not interested in buying your cloth. Bird skin, no. Bear skin, no. The money I could make on that thrombo for... But no, they don't even have that money for me. Could even sell the drill arm, but I don't want to. I want to buy their wood. A cloth cow? No, that's what we have, not what they have. There's some good stuff that we could sell for even more money here, but I'm already cutting them too good a deal. So bear skin is very good, but we have plenty of skin, so I'm not going to bother with that. You guys are lucky you can't hear it. I'm wondering what in God's name the upstairs neighbors are up to. Points at their medicine. Wouldn't go amiss. We're growing plenty of medicine ourselves. We don't need more. And it's very expensive. I think I'll just sell less corn. I mean, I'll sell enough to get all of their money. And not a smidgen more. Now, the Lanzo people really don't like us. It's not unthinkable to give them a gift. Question is what we'd give them as a gift. Anything with some actual value would be nice. I mean, I could get rid of this skin that's just hanging around, not doing us any good. Oh, but it barely does anything for our mutual feelings. No, I'm not giving them all my corn. Still, it's worth thinking about. Give them the clothes that you don't wear. That's a good idea. But if there are other bulk traders, we could turn that into money. But to be fair, I could give away all these clothes. If nothing else, it would stop clogging up all the stuff I have here. I wonder why the pants are dismissed here. Some of the stuff doesn't look too shabby, though. Get rid of that torque. There is no need to have torques. Or this head wrap. You can directly give gifts to Caravan? Of course you can. What do you think this little button here was for? I'll give them corn until we get a +5 with them. There we go, that's how nice I am. And by the way, John, come on, be a real man. Take that stuff back while you're at it. And Lona, don't leave that silver hanging around here. I'd rather not be reminded of the rejected proposal right now. Well, that should be enough wood to make a crummy little bed and, I suppose, wooden end table. Can I make the end table out of something else? Actually, come to think of it, maybe I should just make you a slate bed. Cold for how much of a stone cold killer you were for rejecting that. You can get that slatey end table. Yeah, dead end down here, so it's nice and safe. Don't know what I'll do with it. Might keep it as a big, horrible penal place, or I might not use it at all. We'll see. This seems like a reasonable place to have a lot of my stuff, because it's next to where I can do all the growing. I can't really do much growing here. There's some regular soil here. Almost no rich soil. Whereas there's plenty of rich soil here and here. Very good, in fact, for an arid map to have that much good soil, I dare say. Damn, this is a hell of a place for growing. Build a coliseum, Jake, with the dungeons nearby. Not quite. Regrettably keeping that up. Oh yeah, Christ, this is unroofed here, isn't it? People should certainly be wearing these. Don't wear dog leather button-down shirts when you can wear considerably better ones. Force wear that. A farming site, huh? It contains tons of corn. You tempt me. And they're from Notrionum, which is non-existent. Bit far away and it's crossed mountains, so I'm not too fussed about that. There we go, now all of our Thrumbofur is safely over here. Tempted to take these things out of here. And I'm also really tempted to build this thing across so I have a bigger area to play around with, or at least move my... Yeah, that better idea I think would be to move these things over. Move these over here. It sounds like there's a lot of dentistry going on upstairs, incredibly loud dentistry. I'm trying to think of anything that you use for long periods of time that makes a noise like that. A very loud buffer for the floor, maybe? Not just corn, people are a resource too. That they are. That they certainly are. But it's a resource that I have to send 2 people and my elephants away for. And that's a dangerous proposition. Where are those skulls, by the way? Ah, here are the skulls. Busy not degrading, thankfully. I shouldn't have anything hanging around here that degrades from being outside, and whoopsie doodle, that's exactly what these 2 things do. Well, I have other awful weapons to bring out here. Still, that's a mistake for me to have them here, so let's delete that. Can't help but notice you only have 2 melee dudes. Didn't you say this was going to be a melee run? No, I said I enjoy melee, and I think it's good and strong. But melee for 2 of our people makes more sense. Despite you being pleasant with melee, I think it's better for you to hang back. Health is better at shooting, and Nyx is rubbish at both, so I'd rather have him shoot. Speaking of having Nyx shoot, I wonder if he could get rid of this Warwalker torso. I just don't like it being here. How much damage does this shotgun do in a single blast? Not a lot. Maybe I'll spend some time with John and Lona, picking away at it tomorrow with the Thrumbohorn. It is meant to be very powerful after all. Alright, once they're up and once their needs are met, or rather once you drop all that stuff off when you get to it, don't go for a walk, go for a destruction thing here. Lona, once you finish cooking those 4 meals, you help him out. This will be something for you to bond over after you had that bit of an episode before. 9, 4, 6... Hey, Nyx, you want to help out here? Actually, I'd hate to have some crossfire. It's one way to spend your day. Alright, Lona's hungry. Go get some food. Now, people have been asking if this levels up melee. It does not, no. Who would have thought smacking an inanimate object is not particularly good for that? Ooh, it was very nice of them to leave me some plasteel. And I can't get the elephants to help out with this, sadly. I tried, I really tried. It's almost there. There we finally go. Oh, it does actually leave some slag though, so it's not a complete waste. Oh, we're chipping away at him. There's no hurry on me helping this guy, so I'll just leave him there to his own devices. If he wants to snap, then so be it. At least he likes his flop hat. Yeah, it's a nice thing in this game, though, that melee weapons don't die out. You can use the same melee weapon forever. It's only going to degrade if you drop it on the ground, and that's that. Oh, Illustration is bringing down that certainty. You know what, I bet health could bring it down just a bit more. Where are you at, health? Unloading your inventory. Well, once you're done with that, try your luck at reducing this. I want to see it in action. Tried to convert Trabadal but failed. Trabadal was upset, but his certainty fell. How upset? Tried to convert me. Well, as long as we bring down this tribal herdism of theirs. I'm just going to have them fart about as our slaves so people are happy at having him around. I don't have any big plans to have a huge slaving colony or anything like that. Wouldn't mind this Warwalker leg getting out of our way as well. Give me a freebie to expanding over here. Although I don't know what to do with the indoor space. That's the thing with tech moving so slowly. It's hard to think what I'm doing with half this stuff. Ooh, Devil Strands is actually a good button down thing for you to have already. The orbital drone hack. You've detected an orbital space drone that may contain information about the left tusk of might. You have the code that'll force it to land at the elephant graveyard to get the information. Hack into the drone's computer. Hacking takes time, but those strong in intellect can speed up the process. Tribespeople from the Bezo Alliance will spot the drone during its descent. As long as it's present, they'll send attackers approximately every 8 hours to destroy it and steal the wealth. You'll have some time to prepare defenses around it before they arrive. It will self-destruct in 30 days. Excuse me, so I would be attacked every 8 hours for 30 days. That doesn't sound like a good deal for me. It's decent. Sounds like a lot of meat. It does. But this sounds incredibly dangerous. No, you have 30 days to hack it, Jake. Oh, well, that doesn't sound too hard. Alright, well, let's see what it has to do. Space drone incoming. This better be good. Okay. Oh my god, how long are we talking about with that kind of hacking? Boomer, can you go and deal with that? With that lack of food, you're going to have a rough time of it. So, consume yourself a simple meal. Actually, you carry a simple meal on you. You can just eat while you're out there. Or ambrosia. I had ambrosia before, which I completely ignored. Because I thought, too far away, not going to bother. Whether it's still here or not, heavens knows. But I don't tend to bother with ambrosia out there. Not worth the time. Hopefully this is working on your intellectual skill. It is, actually. And you're actually enjoying it, so that'll make life easier for us all. Wish I had some wake up to shove in you to make this go faster. Alright, eat your meal while you're at it. And then get back to the hacking. Hack until you can hack no more, Boomer. Still unhappy about that? Oh yeah, and still unhappy about Baron dying? I wonder how many are going to attack us here. I wonder if I should be worried about that. The Bezo Alliance is coming for me, a cannibalistic tribe. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Tribespeople equals lots of bodies. Tribespeople equals people that are pretty good at fighting generally. And yeah, I saw the steel mining camp. Wait, is that what I'm talking about? No, this is what's popped up. 468 steel with 5 people. These are starting to get a bit more populated, and it's not like I have a lot more elephants to deal with them. Come on, Voomer. I'm coming in 4 hours, and you're not going to get that done in time, I dare say. Oh, so sad you started wandering. Well, that's bad. Hey, Nix, do you think you can take care of this? You've got a meal. I need somebody to get on that, though. Oh, wait, the raid's about to come. That's bad. How big of a raid are we talking? It's not too bad. 7 of them, still a bit more than I'd like, but still. They're going to try and destroy the drone. What's the problem with just letting them destroy the drone, though? I don't think this drone is that important to me. And I'm only halfway through dealing with it, and there's going to be another raid in 8 hours. Sometimes I think it's just not worth the risk, and this could be one of them. Lose the drone, lose the relic. No, I lose this chance of finding the relic. There'll be plenty more chances, and this was just one of them. I mean, I could go and fight them with elephants and stuff. They're bringing silver with them. They're bringing anything else that would make this worth my time to kill them with? No, yeah, I can definitely take the raid. The question is if it's worth the investment. Lona, come and help us out. You and your animals are going to help us out. Nix, you're going to maybe help with the shotgun. Nix's research isn't great. He's only level 5 here. Alright, get out of there. I don't know if they're going to prioritize this or what, but we don't have the elephants yet. Oh, okay. Well, kind of curious what they're going for here. They're hacking it in their own way, I suppose. Well, that was a damn good shot, Nix. A really damn good shot. Better get back before they get any funny ideas. Animals, save us from ourselves. That's a good start. Take it down. Oh, shot him in the back! Alright, how's Rook doing? Oh yeah, they're pregnant, of course, and I don't want them to lose that baby, but... Voomer is no longer wandering in sadness. Well, good. Get yourself to sleep. Wake up early in the morning and prepare yourself for more hacking. This guy can hack a lot of shotgun shells. Look, in a way we're all unhappy with Baron dying. Let's not belabor the point, though. Oh, jings, they almost smashed the thing entirely. That's bad news for me, probably. Animals? Animals? Your help is required. Oh jeez, he's almost got that thing smashed apart. Next, do you think you could go and shoot him from there? It's almost gone. I'm not looking for a hand-to-hand combat here. Distant, muffled. Oh no, that space drone is gone. It's 200% gone. Oh no, they're fleeing! Oh, it's just barely alive, but it's fleeing. Okay, who had the silver? Okay. Whew, how fortunate. Continue with the shooting, Nix. I don't think any of our animals need rescuing, do they? Not particularly, but Live Ash is in a bad state right now. Okay, Lona, you did good. Back you get. Nix, take your last shot and get back to the hacking, please. That's going to be bad. I can't afford many more fights like that. Can multiple people hack at the same time? Nah, looks like Nix is the one that's on the case right now. Are there tribals you want to recruit from that? Oh man, not depressive. Never want depressive. Especially not with bad back. Never want Gourmand. I hate Gourmand. And nothing special about you, so I'll pass on all of that, thanks. And they didn't seem to have any gear worth ripping off of them, did they? Random people never seem to have particularly good equipment. At best, it is good, and that's it. By the way, they're going to die if we don't tend to them, you know that. The problem is my two intelligent people are also the people that I want for this this hacking quest. So, probably the best to put up some animal spots for them, assuming this is within animal territory. Of course it is. And say, Live Ash, could you please get over there? And then I will see to you. Might even need another one, just to tend to these poor guys. But no, they'd rather spend their time eating. Yeah, if another attack comes in, though, I'm busted. And it's meant to be every 8 hours, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to survive another attack here. And Voomer is ready to pop, despite that Cathar. Actually, no, Voomer should be fine. Voomer just needs to get a good night's sleep here. And then we'll take over from Nix as soon as Nix is done. Put Voomer on the research. Yeah, I'd love to, but Voomer has a few problems here. Lack of sleep being one of them. Lack of food being another. Okay, how about you pick up a single simple meal, and I'm going to send you over there to do what Nix is doing. Minimal sleep is all you're going to get. No, you don't get to eat it. I'm going to have you go over here. Then I'm going to switch you out with Nix, the old switcheroo, of course. Could somebody please see to our dying animals? What did for Baron? What did for Baron? Well, Baron died. Who's the best at a medical of all of you? Oh, right, Health is. Right, Health can go and rescue Lavash, and then tend to Lavash. Boomer's starting to feel better already thanks to the catharsis. But I want Lavash to live, not die. Jeez, that's why Health is on the case. It's unfortunate that when you really need somebody brought back and they're not keeled over yet, it can take a while. Oh man, Lavash might not survive this. Oh dear, oh dear. How's the new expansion? New expansion's fine. It's more, and that's what I was after. Alright, get off of there. Time for us to hack. You go and eat that, and then you go and haul that silver. Okay, Lavash will live. Good. Very good. That's some extreme blood loss, and it's still getting more extreme. God, there's nothing left of this space drone. Whoa, no, 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 no. That was Boomer's food. You leave that be. If Boomer gets so hungry, then I can always have her eat that. No good clothes on the raiders, nothing worth stripping them down for. Poor and poor and poor and normal. You just let that stuff be. Not a whole lot worth anyone's time, really. Okay, good. There was no blood loss on... Oh my god, again already? Not many of them, but more than I would like. And I'm still trying to keep Lavash alive here. John could go and help deal with them, but I'd need more than just John. Probably need Nix and Lona, but Lona's miles away from helping here. You'll live. Alright, come on. Ah, the animals are trying to come and join with Lona for another assault. Not what I'm looking for right now, animals. Not what we're looking for. I'll leave them be. Yes, I could certainly use the insanity thing. Wait, who has the insanity thing? Didn't I give it to Lona? Ah, crumbs, I did, and Lona's miles away. Might have to Operation Body Shield this one. Alright, get behind here for cover, I guess. Unless they go straight for this, which is going to be a problem. Alright, get behind here for cover then. This is going to suck. One of them is ranged, 3 of them are melee. And you miss with the initial shot there. Voomer might just get ground pounded by these ones. If I fall back, they're going to destroy this, and Lona is miles away. Didn't think they'd be coming so soon. Well, Bringa just got it brought. Alright, John, we need your help now more than ever. Shank the one that has the ranged weapon, that's probably the most important. Ooh, Voomer just got shot. Shot in the arm. Take down the aardvark. Oh, Voomer's in a bad state here. Sternium hurt, torso hurt badly. Getting triple attacked here is not good for them. Oh, Voomer's down. Okay, that's you down at least. What happened to you, Voomer? How are you feeling? Torso down to 10 out of 40, and Nix is not going to have a good time here. Attack the mouse. Oh, Nix is not in a good place there either. In comes John with a thrombo horn. A thorn kill. He kills somebody. Oh no, we need Voomer to attack this thing. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. 15 hours, she's fine. Yeah, but I'm thinking about how to get this hacking thing done. Lona can do intellectual, kind of. But I'm only about halfway through this freaking drone thing. Anything important lost? Oh god, only 8 hours on him. 9 hours left on John. 5 hours left on John. This is bad. Oh Christ, health. We're gonna need you over here to save the day. Oh, and we lose it anyway. Oh crap. Are they getting out of here? Okay, I need to tend to these people desperately, and I do not have the medical skill to do so. Actually, you do. You're not that far away right now. Big shame. I think these guys are leaving though, which is good for us. Why didn't you use the combat command? What combat command? Oh, you mean this thing? Boosts the combat skills of everyone nearby. Well, I had no idea that thing existed. There you go. When I saw combat command, I thought you meant search and destroy, but you evidently didn't. Okay. Need some instant medicaring around here. Rescue John. Ah, they're going to want to be taken over here. Nope, nope, nope. I'm never that good at doing field medicine, so I never quite know how to do it, but... Oh god, I didn't click strip, did I? I'm trying to undraft and draft. Lona, rescue John. Slam him over there. John's dead in 4 hours and he has a lot of bleeding going on. Voomer's not going to die anytime soon. Nyx is going to die anytime soon, so rescue Nyx as well while you're at it. And start tending to John right here in the... Oh god, no. The problem here is that they are wanting nice nice medicine. Not happening. Tend to John. Go and rescue Voomer while we're at it as well. Voomer needs some immediate assistance. Save Voomer if no one else, I mean, really. Voomer will be saved. John is a lot more touch and go. Nyx is a bit useless, so I'm leaving him to bleed a bit more. I think he'll be okay. Whether or not this is going to scar or not is a different story. Health and Lona joked about odd jobs. This reminds me of that time that I tend to Nyx. 2, we'll have to look after 3 here. Got all that to lose. Oh, but I got a bit of uranium out of it. Better a scar than death. Easy now, they're not alive. Well, they're not guaranteed out of death yet. Health is so much better at tending out in the open like this. Lona's given a whole load of zeros on this. 26 is alright, but that's 0 and that's 0. It's just trying to stop the bleeding. And John did get a cut on the eye, but nothing is a scar yet. They could heal into a scar, but no scars yet. More interested in stopping the blood loss. That stuff takes some time. Minor blood loss on Voomer. Moderate blood loss on John. Moderate blood loss on Nyx. Can the elephants be told to bring meds over? No, no, they cannot. They could be trained for that, but it's a lot of investment to train animals to know how to haul, and they don't do it very intelligently. I couldn't command them to. I could just leave it as their only option. That's a lot of work. Tend to Voomer while you're there. Health, the best one for it. There we go. That's good enough. Let's deconstruct this and go and rescue him to some of these considerably better medical places we have, and we'll give him proper medical attention. As long as we stop the bleeding, the rest we can take care of. Sucks to have lost that, but that's the nature of the beast. John, you can get proper medicine. Scars mean someday John will take in some nanomachine sun someday. It could also just be really decadent and make it all happen with, you're in pain shock, Voomer is only injured. We can bring, Voomer can walk back. How horrible, I'm sure. Right, deconstruct that. Rescue Nyx. Deconstruct that. Voomer, get up. And start haul. Well, you probably want to eat, don't you? Yeah, you're ravenous. Eat, then haul. You should haul all this stuff back. Even that uranium. Uranium's worth good money. That's 6 times $50 worth of uranium. It's also rare, so you might want to reconsider using it like that. Oh, Jings, Lennon's still bleeding out there. Oh, hey, John! John just got up! Sweet, well, Lona can go and tend to this, and John can do his own thing. But now bed rest is top priority for these people that can get up and get rested. I wanted that silver, by the way. That game's all about permanent consequences. Sometimes you just gotta live down losses. But nobody died. At least I learned more about that quest. That's pretty rough. And it would have been a third raid after that, of that I'm certain. I guess the point is to set up defences like autogun turrets and such around it, but I don't have the electricity for that, so that was never going to happen. John slowly but painfully chewing down his simple meal before he goes to rest up in our decent hospital, right? Slightly impressive, even. Sadly, our well-known health is a decent doctor now that he's no longer horribly maimed. It is possible that at some point we get a total party wipe, and then I'm just going to keep the game running until somebody else joins in. I mean, Man in Black hasn't been triggered yet, although it was damn close there. But even once it's game over, somebody will eventually spawn and join in, and I have a mod that speeds that up so we're not waiting literally weeks and months. Should only take about a day. Looks like a good quest to accept and fail with a loot from the random thing. It is. I wonder if people are sad about failing it. No, I thought it might be something like we failed to get an opportunity to find our blah blah blah. But thankfully not. Okay. Oh, we're going to burn through that medicine. Good thing I have a lot more of it growing, and it's more grown than not. Also health, is this really the time? Maybe you could tend to Nyx instead of doing that. That's right, I took health off of doctoring when he was so nanited up. But now he should be a lot better at it. There we go. Oh. Uh-oh. Nyx got infected in the torso and he's sickly. It's alright, I got some decent tend quality, should be fine. But I'm going to move him to the good bed. Okay, no I'm not. Well, as soon as he can get up, he should go to the good bed for better offset on being tended to there. Or better, there's a word I'm trying to use. Better infection, build up immunity against. Yeah, got it. By the way, I should reinstall this here. That should be good enough. That way if people do their recreation there, they'll think, wow, what a great recreation room, rather than doing it outside in the blur zone. Maybe let Nyx have some meds. Oh, cribbins, was I not giving him medicine? Yeah, I turned everyone off of meds, but I didn't turn them back on. Whoops. I mean, they still got better treatment here, but it could have been a lot better. I should have wondered why health was getting that done so fast. Tend to John, tend to Voomer. Do not let these turn to scars, please. Is that Nyx? It wasn't Nyx. Is that John? Oh, John got infected in the neck. That's grim. Oh, what? What? I don't have an answer against that. I just ate raids. They're attacking immediately. Well, I can only hope that they somehow trigger this. Are you at war or something? Well, this is, yeah, it's against people that are hostile tribes anyway. Psychic Insanity Lance will only get me so far here, but it will get me somewhere. I'm hoping they aggro the mechs, but it's unlikely. Yeah, no, see, they only care if people actually come and fight them. Even our weapons are left over here. No, I think we carried them back. Even so... I mean, you're still having your infection tended to right now. And my animals are messed up. Maybe you need to befriend some other tribes. It's very rare that tribes actually come and help you with these kinds of fights. Could always pack everything on the elephants and leave. It's very tempting. It's unbelievably tempting. 9 of them, and I struggled dealing with 4. 2 of them I can take out with Insanity Lances, and there's potential that they'll take out more, bringing that up to 4. Rook is in a good enough stage to help out with fighting, but against so many they'd get mobbed. Fan of Gaming and Rook could both help out, I suppose, with fighting. Jin Lennon is actually in a good condition. It's only minor blood loss, we've seen worse. What are you gonna do when you inevitably lose all your elephants? Let's deal with those things when they come to it, shall we? I should find the biggest, toughest guy and have them taken over. Probably the best one at Malay, which seems to be our friend Beaver here. Yeah, crikey. Sending Lona out alone feels like sending her to her death. Jake, there's not time to pack. If you're going for a caravan escape, I'd grab the food and leave the rest. But this is our home. Oh right, Christ, these guys are busy sleeping when they should not be sleeping. Rook, come with me. Fan of Gaming, come with me. Who else is coming with us? Jin Lennon. The range on the Psychic Insanity Lance is pretty good. Who are we mind melting, by the way? Beaver, I guess. Oh, they're coming this way, are they? Oh, well. Hey, health, I might need someone to actually shoot from here just to help out. Oh yeah, once you're dealt with... Look, his infection's dealt with, that's good enough. Come on out. Oh, this is bloody grim. It's Beaver, right? Yeah, Beaver's good, and Beaver has this big old breach axe, which is probably good. Don't attack yet, folks. Beaver, kill your friends. Kill Kaxago if you can. Oh, Beaver's down. I didn't last long. Oh, cripes. In fact, Kaxago is fine. I think they're shooting Lavash. I think they're trying to shoot Lavash. That looks like aiming at Lavash to me. Breach axes suck at fighting, Jake. Really? Oh yeah, that is low damage. But don't they all have those? I guess one of them's got a steel spear, which is only slightly better. Oh, but you're pretty good at it. Alright, Ball Scene might be worth doing in then. Ball Scene, help us out. We need you now more than ever. Are they going to go for Lavash? Looks like they're going for Lavash. Lavash, I know you're injured, but you need to get out of there. Get yourself over to, I don't know, unpacking zone if you can. Uh-oh. Oh man, Lavash is in for a bad bloody time. Oh well, Lavash, are you gonna live through all this? You still have severe blood loss. Okay, but that's a tiny amount to lose. That's not the end of the world. Bolstein is on fire for some reason. What are they using that causes fire? Damn it, there's nothing else to help us. Well, send in the animals while we can. It's our only real shot, whilst they're distracted killing each other. Go, go, go. You hide behind here. You also... Well, you hide here. You hide here. Oh, jings, what a shot. Right in the foot. Oh my god, another one. Okay, they're going. Now, did any of them have any good gear on them? There's some silver on Falcon. And that is a fire, alright. Alright, go put that fire out before any other problems occur. Go and see if you can murder Falcon. He's got the money. I'm just creating more issues for myself, I'm sure. Nothing worth stripping off of them, I dare say. Patch leather, yeah, no thanks. Alright, Falcon runs away with the money and leaves behind Monkey to die. Lavash needs seen to. Lona needs seen to. Lona's going to go back there to be seen to. Health, do you think you could tend to Lavash? Just patch up that last bit. Dying, dying, dying. No immediate danger, but I suspect you will die. Oh, good lord, Jin Lennon is ready to go as well. Right, the animals should be free to go wherever they want. And I need a spell. For the love of God, Randy, can it with the attacks here. Who's the one that's dying the most? Fan of Gaming and Jin Lennon are both going down. So this one for Jin Lennon and this one for Fan of Gaming. And Health. Thankfully, Health learnt how to tend to people, and Health will be tending to them as soon as we can. I think Rook is pregnant too, are they? Hang around here. Yeah, Rook is pregnant. 4 days deep. But Rook isn't very injured, thankfully. Those slight attacks aren't going to matter much. Oh, nice shot! Health's revolver bullet wounded Beaver's right lung and torso, and down they went. Iron-willed Misandrist. Yeah, I'll pass on you, thanks. Go tend to Fan of Gaming for now. And then Jin Lennon, as soon as Jin Lennon actually comes back here. Oh no! A lot of brain damage on our female. That was... that brain is only going to work at 50% capacity now. Oh well. As long as Jin Lennon can breed at some point, we're okay. Yeah, the elephants eat a lot, but there's plenty of grass to be had. I mean, it looks pretty bare here because this is where they've been eating, but there's lots over here, and I have a lot of backup in case things get a little rough there. Okay, Lona, perhaps. I know self-tending is pretty rubbish, but it might be better than... No, actually, Boomer is here. It's better that Boomer tends to you. Tend to Lona, please. I am running out of healing. I'm running out of lots of things, so please stop raiding me. Not asking the world here. Alright, that's enough. Go and tend to Jin Lennon before they run out of blood. Oh. Must be on Fan's side. What about our guest? Is he nice and docile? Actually, it's a good thing he hasn't taken the opportunity to run away. Health is finally the only healthy person here. We're getting rid of that herdism of theirs. We'll have our slave yet. And the slave's job will be hauling and cleaning. I don't see much point in making them do anything else. I guess they're good with animals, so they could join in on that. I'm really low on medicine there, that's grim. Thankfully this stuff is good. Hopefully I don't get a blight on my heal route, because that would end a lot of things for me. Okay, good. None of our animals are actively bleeding, right? They're all free to go wherever they want. Fan of Gaming's fine. Jin Lennon's fine. Rook is just a little banged up there. And Lavesh is... Oh, yeah, cripes that. Lavesh is giving a trail of blood. Lavesh, could you kindly come over here so I can tend to you as well? Lavesh. Lavash. Live whatever. Oh my god, health is tired. Sick and tired of this nonsense. How about we just build this a little closer to you? Make this your bed, and then health will just come over and deal with you faster. Next done looks so good. Okay, he's building up immunity just fine. And so is John. A little less fine, but he is doing it. Lavesh. Lavesh. Oh, it doesn't want to cut away from there. Fine then, be that way. Bleed out very slowly. I think wounds like that heal themselves, though. It's just a tiny little cut. If nothing else, they'll replenish their blood faster than they lose it. I think. That went down, right? I'll believe it went down. Unconscious? Nah, there you go. Oh, apparently that's your bad kind of unconscious. Probably from all that brain hurting. Ah, now you're better. There we go. Let's try to get Lavash over here then, and we'll see to them if the need arises. Otherwise, hey, everybody's up, apart from Nyx, of course. Oh, that was a grim turn of events. And would you look at that, I got myself some breach axes, which are not worth a lot of money, I dare say. And some dead people who, you know what, they can just stay out there dying. We don't mind corpses, that's a nice thing, you don't have to waste so much time hauling dead bodies around so they stop making people feel unhappy. I bet Health feels pretty happy, he's still shacking up with Voomer though. Yumi was your friend? Really? Oh well, everyone needs a hobby. Oh, okay, they've gone berserk for some reason. And they're going to try and break down that slate door. Now my question is, who's going to deal with that? Some people could deal with that. Ah, wait, I have an idea. I might be able to repair that fast enough. Your construction isn't great, but... try and repair that slate door faster than he does it in, please. Should have started that a bit earlier. Not likely. Not bloody likely. Oh, he's hesitating. Oh, well now. Now he's got his second wind. Should have started this ages ago. I think it's going to go down in the next hit. There we go, okay. Got a problem here. This guy's gone mental and he's shot for it. Uh-oh. Oh, he's angry. Wait, I have an idea. A non-lethal idea. That doesn't involve shooting him. Oh, he's hitting the dog? Right, that's not on. How about I shoot you? Stop hitting my dog! Okay, actually, this is just going to cause me more problems, isn't it? There we go, his berserk has come to an end. Now go and capture the bugger. Ah, there's no door left with which to capture him. Something, something raining, something, something pouring. Okay, also there's another slate door over there. And if you could please work on that. Let him bleed to death. He's got a little bit of trivial malnourishment, which probably isn't helping. Well, this might help put him in his place, if nothing else. And maybe a slave doesn't need all of his organs at surgery time. We only have one person really able to do anything right now. I can't be spending myself here on surgeries. Need to stop this guy from bleeding out for one. Which might be a little tricky. Oh, we'll get to it anyway. How about our dog? Is our dog okay? Okay, you're not bleeding, so you'll be fine. Lavash is... their wound is closing up on their own, and they are actually gaining blood, so that's okay. So the animals are fine. This animal, on the other hand... There we go. Go back to capturing him. And go and press those wounds as painfully as possible until they close up. And they might not close up in time. We'll see. Good to see Rook fully healed, if nothing else. Nyx is going to tend to Lavash, which is fine. We're in a permanent state of just hobbling through here. It's not good. It looks like he's gonna live. Ugh, and we're gonna feed him real people food? That's not right. At least he feels cathartic after all of that. Alright, so health is on the go. Voomer decided to get up if nothing else. Despite bed rest being such a high priority. Maybe these people are just really hungry. Oh, Nyx is up and on the go. Don't really know why. You should really, really be resting until you're healed so that infection doesn't kill you. You are sickly after all. Do built animal beds increase heal rate? I think so. Surgery success is one thing, rest effectiveness is another, but I don't know about heal rate. I don't even know if proper beds increase heal rate. It still shows the pluses above them even if they're resting on raw ground. I know you're not on raw ground, but that's what I'm getting at. You've already been seen to, haven't you? Yes, good. Oh, my everyone hurts so much. Poor Igor. Igor didn't deserve any of that. You know those times when it feels like your storyteller is asleep? I could do with a session of that. Just calm yourself, Randia. I know you want me dead. Well, you want some people dead, it seems. Oh my, you know what? You know what, this guy just needs to go. What are we going to take from him? I'm thinking a kidney, a lung, and his bloody heart. Or... no, he's too injured to even do this execution, isn't he? I really think he is. Yeah, I'll take your disgusting infected organs. It's a shame to use actual medicine on this, but I'll do it anyway. Hey, health! This is a good opportunity for you to get even better at medical. Go and operate on him. In the dark. Surgery failed. Well, try it again. You know what they say, try again. Tending to, no, operate on. We don't care if he dies. He's here to die. If the next one fails, I'm going to kill his torso. But it would make sense if it fails. It did fail again. Oh, but it didn't kill him. Keep going. He's offended me. Well, I guess the next one up is... Just take his heart, man. I am low on medicine. Maybe I'm using a bit too much of it. But this heal root can be harvested if the need arises. I'd just rather not. Okay, well, we killed him. Actually, you feel bad about witnessing an outsider's death. I would have thought you... There we go. Prisoner died responsible. That might be a way to make people who aren't good at social able to kill them, because you can harvest them to death. Yeah, that might be a way to make someone like Nyx, who can't do social, feel better. Still, that heart is mine. Oh, I probably should have taken your stuff again. I keep forgetting that, although I don't really need to. Resting. I'd rather you healed people who need it. That's okay. Okay, thank God. I wasn't tending that, but Nyx will be immune shortly. Everybody just resting up here. We all need it. Mad emus! Mad emus. 3 mad emus. 1, 2, 3. One of them's right outside the door here. Rook, fan of gaming, you need to follow Lona once again. And I need you to attack our enemies. Now hopefully you do that immediately. Well, dang. I do love elephants. Stabbed and scratched to death by elephant tusks. Impressive mind control of these beasts, by the way, Lona. Very impressive. Hopefully Fan isn't bleeding. Fan's double bleeding. There we go. Good job. Back to sleep. Oh, you're cheering up illustration? Is that satisfying recreation? It is. Cool. There's a yield impact from harvesting most plants early. Heal root. Fairly certain there's a yield of 1 medicine regardless how far along it is once it's available for harvest. Maybe. I'm not sure about that though. Besides, our main harvester, John, is feeling a little under the weather right now. You really got Randy riled up with that Thrumbo and Lance cheese. It's my own cheese. I'll use it how I want. Really reminding myself how little food I have at home. If I want to actually have some dinner, I should probably stop soon. We've been at this for 8 hours. And by stop, I mean stop for a wee while when I have dinner and then come back. Yeah, elephants are really good, but I'm starting to feel pretty bad for all the injuries I'm giving them. Okay, Randy, just keep it in your pants for a while, okay? It seems like a bit of a waste, but sure, we'll do it anyway. Nyx has developed immunity, should be fine. No scarring. I'm not seeing any scarring on anyone at least, this is good. Health just really wants to sleep for a while. I'm running low on berries. I actually need to harvest all these strawberry plants so I can get some food going for people. There's a lot of things I just need to do, but I'm not being given the peace and quiet with which to do so. Wait, what's happening to you? Oh dear God, what? No, no, no. I accidentally set health to have his heart taken out. Ah, well, the anesthetic is not ideal, but better than having it taken out. Health has gotten food poisoning by being fed those berries. At least he's sedated when he's food poisoned, so really I would have lost him for a day anyway. Oh, those berries are gonna go, and people are very hungry. Hey John, you think you have it inside you to actually get up and do some work? No, not really. But no one's caring for anyone, we're all getting hungry. Someone has to do it, John. I'm actually going to have you on harvesting duty right now. I think I'm going to take people off of bed rest, there's no need for it anymore. Get up everyone, get back to work. Lona's going to make some food, which hopefully doesn't make us sick for once. Yeah, health immediately falls down sick. These freaking colonists. Well, Mr. John has been recreation deprived, so we'll let him at it. What about Lona's infection? Lona got an infection? Lona's got no infection. Nyx is immune to theirs. Illustration's immune to theirs. Should be okay. Intense pain for Nyx. More ambrosia. More ambrosia that I've never particularly cared for. Any more on the map for me? It's pretty hard for me to spot. Ah, there's a lot of it up here ready for harvest. It is worth something, so it would be worth going and getting. You know, with all that free time that people have. Oh, nobody's got their weapons right now, do they? Also, would you mind hauling our would-have-been slave? Poor Igor, cracked by human fists. There we go, good amount of food for people to eat now. Not a lot of wood for replenishing this, though. In fact, there's no food for replenishing this. Gigantic construction. A 13 by 7 size thing. More Glitter World medicine. No, I don't like having animals hauling that much, Monyal. It's a lot of training for not a lot of gain in my view. It would take a lot of stone blocks to do this for some Glitter World medicine. I don't think it's worth it. So, nah to that. Oh, good to see Health is back up on their feet, but still horribly sick. It's alright, they'll see through that food poisoning and then the anesthetic wears off and then everything will be okay. Damn that brain scar. Yeah, at least Rook's pregnancy's coming along nicely. You'd have to deal with mechanoids attacking if you took it only if it got damaged, but it likely would get damaged. Nice to see you looking after yourself in the colony there, John. Really hope you come through this with no nasty scars. Alright, you know what, we'll try our luck with harvesting this and see how it goes. Assuming John doesn't fail on any of the harvests. Or whoever does the harvesting. Could be John, could be anyone. Ah, finally cutting down these trees for some actual wood. Oh, well, that's big. Guaranteed taming of any creature. A rhino would net a lot of leather and meat if we did in a rhino, but I'll save that in the hopes that we get either a mega sloth or another thrumbo coming in. because that is completely free. Actually, yeah, how did Lona get that for high mood? Lona's mood was not that great. It's just neutral. I don't recall getting it at anything other than happy, so maybe that's a new change with the expansion? I don't know. Not sure I want to plant more trees, it just takes so much time, and time is not what we have. Let's not sow it for now. John's got other things to cut and eat. Everybody hard at work. And no permanent injuries, that's what I like to see. Except for that lack of ear, but too bad. Randy might have popped it. Popped what? Popped his sleeping pills, maybe? Because he was going ham. Alright, plant more of those strawberries. I do like strawberries, despite the horrible risk of sickness from eating them. It just removes a lot of the need for making simple meals. And simple meals themselves can still cause nastiness there. I might call canny on it, though. Might switch over to simple meals quite a bit more. I don't know, it's hard to decide. I certainly save on a lot of labour by just having berries, but that 2% food poison chance is so high. 2% is huge. It's 5 people having a meal twice a day. That's 20 shots. That's 10 shots at 2% every day. So I am hardly surprised when people come out and go, oh, we got food poisoning. It's like, well, yeah. Our people don't seem to know what kind of berries they want to eat here. Poisonous berries seem to be their favourites. People still healing up here, but it seems to be working wonders. Nyx is the only one that's still really out for the count. Finish the new bedroom. It's being worked on. I'm not going to force people to hurry up on that. They'll get to it when they get to it. Also, is Lona the best one for the job? Actually, Lona's very good at construction, so I'm looking forward to a masterpiece. A normal slate bed. Well, here you go. We're chasing... who was it again? Health. There's your new bed, Health. Boomer gets a double bed. Well, we got one there at least. Health probably wants his revolver back, so please do equip that. Illustration will no doubt want his thrombohorn back. Voomer and Nyx. Do I have the shotgun here? Where'd the shotgun go? Ah, there's your crappy shotgun, Nyx. But I gotta hand it to you, you've nailed a good number of shots with it. And that recurve bow. That good recurve bow. It was all yours, Boomer. Get our people armed again. Nutrient paste dispenser has a 0 chance of giving food poisoning. Yes, and that's why I love it. And I'd love to have one, but we have no electricity, no technology for nutrient paste dispensing, and no refrigeration. And look how long it's taken us just to get electricity. I'm not actually sure what I'll use electricity for. We don't need battery tech, we already have a couple of batteries. So what I'll probably do is build a wind turbine, connect it up to 2 batteries, and then figure out what I want next. Geothermal is just too expensive to go for. Machining would require smithing to get some stuff down here. Air conditioning would be nice for making a fridge. Then I could put up lots of food and not worry about my things going off for a while. And it seems like the best thing to me, sterile, nutrient paste, oof. Ooh, it's not a lot to get nutrient paste. Yeah, most people are better. Must be time for a raid. Well, if I could kindly get some more elephants to screen with, that would be great. part of me feels unsure that we're actually getting one out of all of these. Got one from you. Ooh, he's getting good with his plants. See, did I cut something down? No, I think I just planted something. Okay, that one got cut there. Ah, but there it appeared. Okay, maybe it does work. Maybe you can harvest heal roots as soon as they're ready to go. It just hasn't felt like it to me. Electricity, at last. But let's not let up. Nutrient paste, I can't say no to it. No more food poisoning. Much better efficiency for making food. And honestly, if I make it out of corn, I don't need to keep it cold. Corn keeps forever. I wouldn't need refrigeration for that. They bring anything for trade, or are they just here to visit? Ah, they're just here to visit. Ascetic and Jogger is a lovely combination. But I'm not going to make even more enemies over it. What you need is those turrets doing some of the lifting instead of elephants marching towards brain damage and death. I don't like turrets, though. You're right, of course, but that doesn't mean I like it. I've got some good choke points, though. If I set up something here and here, I could just sit back for any enemy that comes my way and instead of having a pitched battle, have a battle in my favour. But for now, I want nutrient paste dispenser so people spend less time cooking and getting ill. There's a big downside with nutrient paste dispensers. People don't carry the food on them. So if people are all the way over here and hungry, they will come back, get their food, eat, and go back to work. Whereas currently people pocket a regular meal and just go and do whatever. And eat it when they're on the move. A visit to the jail. Nix, this doesn't look like you hauling all that wood for me, by the way. I don't want it out in the open. Oh, the Lanzo people are also passing by. Physically death, slothful. I didn't check the names of people coming in. I haven't checked names in a wee while. Just a bit of a mistake on my part. I can't even see the people that... There they are. Salur and Vio. Those don't sound familiar to me. There we go, health getting an actual room. Who would believe it? And Lona's not finishing it off for him? Okay, go on, finish it off. Also, there's no way inside. Where's he gonna sleep? Nix, for God's sake, you do that. Kill boxes don't seem to work anymore. Most raids I've gotten just break my walls, says Rido. Yeah, but you can just set up kill boxes so that they're going to take care of them wherever they go. I'd just rather not have it at all. Okay, it's already set up as a roofed area, it's just not roofed. But it should also be zoned as a cleaning area. That breakup cost me, you know. Why do you have to break up like that? Should also set this thing to stay open. There's no need for keeping them closed whatsoever, as far as I can tell. Oh, no, you won't be happy about sleeping on the floor there. Go to your real bed. I built you this lovely dull bedroom for nothing. I got a lot of crap just sitting around here, which I'm not too fond of. Like all this silver just sitting out in the open. Wood doing a whole lot of not much. It would be nice to have a bit of a proper pallet. I can make myself a wooden pallet. Can I make one out of slate or something? No, wood is bad. But I've got more wood now at least. So what would I do with that? Wooden pallets sound prone to being exploded in ways. But I'll put a pallet here and here. Gives me a use for some of this leftover cloth as well. This cloth which has degraded badly. And then I can store things there. I can also put out these lights. Nobody needs this anymore. No more refueling on them. There we go, health. I'll very noisily put this up for you. Psychic ship. A large part of an ancient ship has crashed nearby. Your colonists can feel it in the back of their mind. Destroyed as soon as possible, but it will defend itself. With 3 scythers. And probably more. What the hell am I meant to do about you? Well, that's making you very, very unhappy. Scythers are big on melee, and I am not. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, and I've just had people arrive here for trading, and well, no, a couple of visitors. You have a nutrient paste set to disgusting in your ideology. You'll probably get a big mood debuff. I think it's -4 for it. But I didn't want to just set my ideology with all the most overpowered things that I could. That just isn't right. I think elephants could crush scythers easily enough. I would certainly take some slices from it, but I don't know what else this thing's going to summon. Don't know what else is going to come down when I activate this thing. Between the bugs, 2 different trees giving you psychic backlash, killer robots, and the psychic ship crash landing. Do you get the feeling you colonized the wrong neighborhood here? Oh, it would have followed me wherever I went. Can't worry about these things too much. Trouble is, Rook being pregnant makes you really not very well suited for fighting here. None of you are that well suited for fighting, all things considered, given this. But I might be able to draw you forward. It just depends what else this thing brings down. If it starts bringing down centipedes, what could this team do against centipedes? Nothing. We'd die. I can't believe it's throwing mechs at me so early. It's been 1 year, and not a very good year for us. It's because you're loaded, Jake. I don't feel very loaded. Check your colony wealth. It thinks it's going up and up and up. Largely from these items. I don't know what items you mean. Punishing you for not researching electricity faster. I couldn't have researched it much faster. What did I do? Complex furniture, stone cutting, complex clothing, electricity. Even so, I don't have a lot of use for electricity right now. Could make my wind turbine, and I actually have the components for it. Set it up to some batteries, but currently I don't really have much to use with that. Heaters, electric stove, that's fair. A light ball. Yeah, lights I could get going, but trees, well, not having a roof helps out with this one, that's for sure. Finally, these hampers are being brought over. You could do with moving, says Barcode. I wouldn't lose out on much by moving, but I doubt this is suddenly going to stop happening wherever I move. I think I just need to suck it up, or wait for a very well-timed trading bunch to come join me, and then hope that they want to get involved in that fight. Besides, it's only a -10 debuff from this low psychic drone. And it's only affecting males, isn't it? Which is 3/5 of my colony. You'd be less wealthy. Yeah, I'd also then need to build up a lot more stuff. It's not free. If the traders get killed on your turf, don't they blame you, though? No, I think they did at some point, but they don't anymore. Thankfully. That's all kinds of unfair. Oh, for the love of God. Pack of man-hunting wargs. Wargs are powerful. Very powerful, actually. Lona, we need the elephants again. They're man-hunting. Man-hunting won't affect the, or won't attack machines. Yeah, we do have the meds to patch people up, though. Got that going for us. Elephants. Get on the case. Alright, so when they come and crash together, I think the elephant beats the warg. I think these things are slow. Oh no! Oh no! They got through! Oh sweet Jesus, that's bad. Take it down, take it down, take it down! Okay, the shotgun's stopping power saved Lona there. Well, saved might be putting it a little richly. It's not dead yet. I think it's more interested in you guys now. Its moving got shot down quite a lot. Might be enough to get by. Thankfully that's a very dead warg. Hopefully our animals aren't too roughed up. Dead in 14 hours. Set you up with those animals. Take it down, take it down, take it down. Oh, nice shot. Very nice shot. Good. Very good. 2 of them rotted because of Scaria, 1 did not. You can actually tame wargs, but forget that. I still think it's going well, says Modo. Not much Criven's getting thrown around. I wouldn't say it's going well. And I think I know it pretty well. But we are still alive. We're still very alive, in fact. Okay, what are we holding in this? Wood pallet with wrapping. I guess we could store all the silver here, so it's not filling this up. And the steel, I guess. A lot more steel here than I thought. How about if one of them takes the silver, one of them takes the steel, and one of them takes the wood, which would require building another one, but that'd be okay. Oh, fan of gaming, you're not allowed to sleep there. Off you get. But I do need to take care of Lavash. I'm praying for you, Jake, says Jake Loans. May your colony dead be worthy. Oh. I didn't think things would be going so rough for us, really. And it has been going rough. But, you know, we have medicine. We have food. We have active research, thanks to Vumer. And we have building materials. It's tempting to wall this off and build up something here so that when these scythers come in, they just eat the wall of elephants here. Of course, this would still be a problem, and they could even just go up and around over here. And people are not happy with this thing whatsoever. Oh yeah, Lavash. We had 7, we went down to 4, and we've been fighting to keep those 4. We got a big attack. It didn't go well for us. But hey, Rook is going to pop us back up to 5 in 5 days. And then hopefully Lavash and Jin Lennon will be old enough to pop out some more of their own. I am working on the elephant breeding program. I need to hit critical mass of elephants, but it takes it takes a long time. Especially when we had so many die on us. I need Fan of Gaming to still be ready to pump more. You might be injured, but you're fine. I'm going to pull your sleeping spot out from under you. Because the reason I do that is I don't want my colonists wasting time feeding them. Because animals don't feed themselves if they're hanging around on beds like that. I got ready to tear out an asbestos ceiling. I'm very excited. You start a RimWorld series. I'll try to catch more later. Sorry I gave up on getting my sword in real life. It's been brutal the last 2 months. Yeah, I know all about brutal right now. Maybe not in real life, but I've long disengaged with that. How do I deal with these? What am I meant to do with these scythers? Oh, well, we can enjoy a pretty aurora if nothing else. Ah, here we go. I got one of these set up. I'm going to have this one take wood and naught else, and it'll be an important place for it. Which means, think twice about what you're doing there, John boy. And have this one good for steel, and not much else. It helps me not have such a cluttered thing here, so I have a better overview of what my items are. And I think since it's covered, it's going to stop the wood from deteriorating, which is not a big issue, but it's something. Could you show your current research progress? Well, we're getting somewhere in the nutrient paste. 288 out of 800, but our research is poor. But hey, we know about jump packs. We could make jump packs if we fulfilled a few small things of little consequence that we need to take care of. Did I ever get that? Oh yeah, I did. Well, I kind of did. I think Health was working on it and then gave up on it, and they only took one thing out. God's sake, man, get on it. This stuff is worth good money. And there's something to be said for limiting the amount of wealth that I have. But nah. I really wish I could get myself those transport pods, but microelectronics, machining, biofuel... It's expensive stuff to get there. Transport pods would help me immensely. I could turn all this wealth into allies to die for me. And that would probably look very familiar to people that watched the previous series. Alright, get those, and then bring them back for us, please. I said bring them back for us, please. Much better. Where do we even keep ambrosia? Over here? I think it'll be fine in there. Although it's not refrigerated. That's something worth considering, but I might be able to sell it later on. Yeah, look at that. Spoils in 90 days, and it's a good way to perk up people's mood if the need arises. And given how things are going, the need may arise. Because things are not going well. Actually, I'm struggling to think where to go from here. I need to take care of this, that much is for sure. I'm kind of waiting on some opportunity to present itself. Of course, my animals just got banged up thanks to the wargs, so taking these on is a risky proposition. If I could just have some more elephants come in that I could nicely tame and bulk up the elephant colony with, that'd be nice. Also, people are going to get antsy if we don't start another raid. The recent conquest, I'm halfway through that, so I need to do another one in about 12 days or so. 5 people at that mining site. That'd take a lot of elephants. You might want to get a few colonists, that would be a prudent move. Yeah, I should bulk us up to 7, I should probably make a priority out of that. But they need to be people who can fight back, and right now, my fighting tools are not plentiful. Shotgun, pistol, bow, a couple of thrombo horns. Could give a couple more people tusks if they're good at melee. And I'm a big believer in melee. More colony wealth, fewer defenses. Well, there's one thing. Since we have electricity, I could actually set up a single turret here. Might help out with these scythers. And hey, look at that, I even have steel. Steel which is not being dragged over here, I must point out. I'm gonna get that. Yeah, I thought about cotton here. I'm thinking against cotton now. I want to get my corn back. We'll reallow the sowing here. If I really need cotton, I can do it here. You really need real armor. Well, I've got these... Whoa, why are you carrying so many clothes? Oh, you're carrying it over there. I've got these Thrombo fur button-down shirts. They give decent armor. Not against blunt, but certainly against sharp. What are you doing, Nix? What are you doing? This has got to be dealt with at some point, but I'd really like some other people to come in and deal with it for me. Even Fan of Gaming's fully healed. At least we got that going for us. People aren't horribly dying right now. Not too much, at least. Never would have imagined just how bad the tribal start is. Didn't look that hard. I figure you make up for the lack of technology with having more people, but the research rate being halved is pretty rough. And there's no way to up your tech level, I believe. Do you know how often these things increase their intensity? Psychic disturbance, generate psychic signal, da-da-da-da-da. Good thing Health is happy about being naked, otherwise that drone would be caning him. Feels like some people do not take their recreation time enough. Time for westernization, oh, I wish. Someone was saying embrace the horde way for this. I think what I'll do is I'll shoot one of the scythers from a distance using the recurve bow, which I think is a very good range. And then have the scythers run over here where they get stomped to death by elephants. And then we'll see what else pops out of here. If they pop out with more than just scythers, then I got a big problem. The thing is, scythers are fast. So I need to get away from them fast. Jake, to be honest, if you actually had more pawns, could say, if I had them, yes. I haven't seen anybody come in that I would like to make a pawn so far, though, and I will be fussy about it. I'm not here to take on just any... What? What? Here? Why? Lona, you know what's needed? Our animals. Even Lavash, even Rook. Get him over here. Boomer, Health, Nix, help us out here. Uh-oh, they're burrowing through here and here. There's going to be a few of them. Might even be a lot of them. John, we might need your help here. Replace with might with almost certainly do. Let's see how this combat command works out for us. Oh, it's within an area. That's weird, but okay. Alright, let's hope they don't bring out the mega spiders. Those are the problematic things. Now, this weird area thing, I've never seen it before. What does it do? How does it work? Also, maybe the animals should guard rather than attack so they stay within this area. What's all the crap on Lavash's elephant? That's Lavash the elephant covered in bandages. Combat command in the brain. Combat command, John. Shooting accuracy and melee hit chance goes up by a very small amount. It's hardly worth writing home about, but I'll take it. Oh my god, you shot fan of gaming in the ass! God's sake, Nix. I was praising you for your shooting earlier. Alright, Lona, send them on the attack. Uh-oh, there is a mega spider. And you shot Rook in the ass! Stop shooting our friends in the ass! Actually, they're coming along from the south. This could be a problem. Maybe you two should help out with the fighting there. As long as you don't get shot by Nix. He likes to shoot people. That one's trying to run, but it should bleed out now soon enough. Granted, Nix ain't that good at shooting. But he has heard of shooting in his life. Oh, but you shot Fan again! Nix is a liability here. Go away. Lona, we want you to take out that one with the elephants. The rest can take a break. Rook, I know you're pregnant and now horribly bleeding, but please take care of it. I don't want any stillborning going on around here. Holy moly. Well, to be fair, on Randy, I did say please no more raids, and that wasn't a raid, that was simply an infestation. Good on the jelly, at least. These things should die, I shouldn't have to worry about them popping back up. Nix, I need these people tended to. Especially Rook. Rook? Rook! For God's sake, you've got a baby inside you. Stop killing yourself. Would it have been possible to pull the machines to aggro on the infestation? I don't know, and the risk was way too high to check. Way, way too high. These things don't accept jelly, do they? Good. I think the jelly's taken in here, where I will probably prohibit it so people don't accidentally use it. At this point, I think the elephants deserve their own hospital. Yeah, probably not far off with that. Alright, Nix, go and help Rook. Rook is in desperate need of it. Don't want any, well, I want a lovely, healthy baby elephant coming out of there. And currently it still needs 4 more days of gestation. No immediate danger, but that's still some moderate blood loss. That's enough for a... what's the word? Stillborn, whatever you want to call it. Dead baby. Fan of gaming is fine there, so off you get. Live Ash is doing fine as well. Off you trot. Miscarriage, thank you. Two words you shouldn't put together so often. Okay, no more danger for you, but I need you to get that blood back and take good care of your baby. You get a very alarming sound if they actually have a miscarriage. Oh wow, Jin Lennon's actually still down for the count. Oh yeah, that brain injury you have is doing you some solid badness, but you'll be okay. I'm certain you'll get up of your own accord. John is ready to pop. He's not happy at the lack of killing around here. And we're not even being attacked by humans, so I understand his concern. Give me a break here, Jared. I've been streaming for almost 9 hours. Words aren't coming easy. Feels weird to carry on like normal here when we have this problem. And once again, my animals are injured and not in a good state to take on a whole bunch of mechanoids. Come on, Jen, up you pop. I hate to see you hurting like this. I thought that would be enough consciousness to get you back up, but that brain injury is really, really bad for you. That's what we're talking about. Oh, that is very much what we're talking about. This is our opportunity. Although there's also the opportunity that they just run. Their weapons are crude and primitive. What difficulty are you on? Good question. Where is that? Here we go. Storyteller settings. It's based on Blood and Dust. The only thing I changed was I reduced the enemy death on downed, because I don't like that setting at all. It's very arbitrary choosing when people die, even if you make decisions to try and take them alive. They think they're hot stuff having their own Thrumbo fur here. Alright, Boomer. I want you to make one good shot at these when the traders are right next door. You've got full health at being able to run away. Unfortunately, Scythers are very fast, so let's hope this doesn't go particularly badly for me. It could, and there's a lot of ways this could go badly for me. Thrumbo fur is decent as armor, and our people are wearing Thrumbo fur, but only on their shirts. I don't mind these people running away. I don't have a lot I want to sell, and I don't see a lot I want to buy. But there's a chance that they will run away. Okay. That seems good enough. Now hopefully you hit this thing. Well, yeah, they woke up, that's for sure. Get away. Thank you, my glorious friends. Thank you. You are going to win, right? That sure doesn't look like a lot of damage done to them. Let's back away in case they lose. Game appears to have frozen. Oh, don't freeze now that I've got somebody who's actually helping me out. Oh. Oh no, game. Don't be like this. I'll give it a little... Oh, no, game just completely shut down there. Randy. Reaching through space-time to prevent me having my victory here. Maybe the game just overloaded from being ran for so many hours, but it seems unlikely. Or it's trying to tell me to get my dinner. Not until we see the outcome of this. But what if it didn't save? What if I don't have those people on the map and I'm not going to have them fight for me? Save and save often, right? We have an autosave, so I'm not losing sleep over it. Can we get the game back? I'd like the game back. I feel for those people that have so many mods that the game takes a very, very long time to load up. I only saved once during that entire time, but I'm relying on autosave. But I'm sure we've all had that game for which autosave failed. It just stopped saving for some reason. Several people have had that happen on Europa Universalis, where the autosave just for whatever reason stops working. Yeah, there's no save scumming here, Alex Spurdo. Never dream of it in RimWorld. This last save is 4 minutes ago. I think that's before we had our traders join in. I think. I'm gonna make another save though, just in case. I don't have a lot of time to go out and get dinner. Oh well, that's my problem, not yours. Are they here? Are they here? They're no! No! No, no, no! Randy, you bastard! What is it going to do? Replace it with a raid instead? He's like, we need an event. What was it? Certainly not having bulk traders. That would be daft. Damn you, Randy. You're cut above the rest and being a pain in my neck. Well, at least the whole place seems to be running fine on its own. Where are those friendly people? Coming in to save me from myself. I gotta hand it to Randy, that was a hell of a move, and you've thrown me for a pickle. That's a lot of wood, I should be good for wood for some time. Oh, thanks! That's exactly what I needed instead. Instead of having a way to deal with this, let's just intensify the drone. Health must be... oh god. Health is not a happy bunny. A minor break risk, you say, John? Only minor? Are you sure? The blokes are ready to flip here, sadly. I can do what I can. For some reason the recreation's starved, even though I have recreation time set aside for them. I guess I could add a little more to it, since they seem to be struggling on mood. Look at that, they're not even bothering with it. Is that because he's bored of it? Oh, he's bored of everything. Ah, the grand building. Neatram. Who could that be? Still, that's a bit much to be building. No, thank you. Also, if you could kindly give me those bulk traders back. Not actually my character says Neatram. Then why is there another Neatram? Where's your explanation? Oh god, no. The death spiral is here. Illustration got angry and he's on an insulting spree. At least when he's done with that, he'll get some catharsis for 3 days, but he's made other people unhappy. Okay, so about those traders, it's been funny, Randy, ha ha ha, what a laugh, but if I could kindly have them back and deal with this problem of mine, then everything would be grand. What was Boomer's starting skill intellectual? They're not even that interested in it, but they're doing a good job of it. Don't know how Nyx is handling all of this. What's making him so happy? Illustration has killing people, and Health has his nudity, but Nyx doesn't really have anything like that. I guess he just loves cleaning up other people's rubbish. Randy asserted dominance, alright. Health is really not happy though. I can't do much about that recreation starve since he's bored of everything. The reason he wants 5 things to keep him happy is that I boosted his view on everything by giving him this leader position. And he's also complaining about sleeping in the cold? Really? It's 18 or so degrees. I wouldn't really call that cold. We're back in spring. He's got a decent enough bedroom. He's just been a moany old sod, so he is. Alright, tell you what. Consume some ambrosia. That'll give you an ambrosiac warmth and help you feel better at recreation. Later on I might give you a beer. If you're still, you know, being a big old girl's blouse. A lot of idle colonists, and I'm not doing anything with them, but I'm wondering what I can do at this point. I just leave those breach axes, they're not doing anything for anyone. I suppose I could grab myself a lot of skulls. And I could also get Illustrajon and Lona to destroy this. Animals, you don't actually need to join in for this. The ship part, the psychonic droner, has emitted a psychic pulse that has driven nearby animals mad. Please tell me there weren't actually any animals nearby to make mad. Okay, that's very fortunate. Very, very fortunate. If those rhinos had gone mad, guess who would have to tank that again? It would be the elephants. There we go, another piece of garbage out of our way here. The love of God game, where are those traders? I want them back. A lot of people idle. What would I even do? What could I build? What's going to help me? Nix and Voomer can do a lot of researching, but everyone else is intellectually stunted. Constructing, mining. This run is held together by elephants. Yeah, the elephants also boost my wealth quite a bit, which may well be part of it. I could set up the steel mini turret at long last. Things like to attack me from here, and I could set it up right... Actually, I could set it up... I could set it up right here, then it'll attack things that come all the way around it. But it would require some... Well, it would require a few things. A power source, and a wind turbine could certainly take care of that. Could even slam the wind turbine down here. I'm not going to build anything here for a long time. Then again, it might be risky biscuits. I can just slam you down there for now. Nothing will grow that I won't take care of here. And then give it a conduit over to here. And then build it some barricades made out of granite to keep it safe. And it should be able to shoot anything around here. Inspired taming runs out. Why are people fleeing? I don't think the man... Oh, the status isn't here yet. Whoops. There's something like status or... Manhunter. Mental state. Okay, right. It did get one thing. It got one iguana. And everybody's running afraid of this iguana. That's quite funny, but please don't. Nicely done. You handled the situation swimmingly. Shot right through its spine with a revolver. Okay. Yeah, I still have the battery that we acquired, of course. Batteries pop if they're exposed to rain and they have a charge. That's easy enough to deal with if I simply put you here, put you here, and ensure that we have a roof on it. There we go. Just hope he doesn't accidentally get shot, that would be bad. Now imagine getting nipped by a mad iguana is nobody's idea of fun. There we go, actual power. Doesn't matter which way it's going, it just fluctuates in the amount of energy that it gives. And huzzah, nutrient paste. Question is where I go from here. If I look into making my own turrets, that would certainly help with my living. Where's the auto turret stuff? He's looking for auto turrets. He's not seeing auto turrets. No, that's auto turret cannon. Here's gun turrets. Oh. It's gonna take a little bit more than I can handle right now. I think I'll have to pursue something else. Geothermal power would be really strong, but take forever to get. If I got smithing, I could do some plate armor, but that's pretty grim. The harp would at least give us access to music, which is a form of pastime. But I think the harp has to be made in... I think there's something the harp has to be made in. What about beer, Jake? I'd rather not. There's not a lot I could gain from having all the beer in the world right now. I don't really want the great bow either. Air conditioning, freezing stuff. I'm unsure about the utility of that because corn lasts so long. Hard to say no to geothermal power. I'm gonna want it eventually. That'll take so long. I'd rather have a harp. Harp is made in... Oh, it's made at a crafting spot or at a smithy, so I could make it a crafting one. Swell. I will get a harp. That's going to stop Health from being so mad at having so few things to do in terms of recreation, because I can give him music to play. Musical recreation. It's also going to make everyone happy here who's listening to it. We want coloured lights. Oh, hell no. The Dusty Installation. An ancient complex nearby contains information about that. Break into it. I don't know. I don't think so. It's giving me such dangerous missions for my useless tribespeople. Is this thing actually getting any power from it? Ooh! Health's got Lona. Right, that's it, Voomer. You were the spoil sport in all of this. You're getting kicked out of your bed. And now Health and Lona are taking it over. How about that? And now you can get this room. There we go, Voomer. Such is what you get for being such a picky person. That makes my life a bit easier. The lover status will make Health feel a lot better. Illustration is going to be a pain, though. Oh, he also has higher expectations because I made him a great leader. I don't actually want you being the leader. This is causing me problems. I might actually pull you away from being a leader. Because although it's good for you, it's boosting your demands on everything, and that's not what we need during this psychic storm thing. So I am actually going to remove your role. There we go. Lost 5, but you gained quite a lot in low expectations, and your recreation is going to be better now. It was Health who turned Voomer down. Poor Voomer. Well, sometimes you're just not good enough for a relationship. It's not weakness to admit that.